Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ellena, this is Comehangwithe, and today I'm going to do kind of like a general reading for the energies that I'm picking up. I already pre-shuffled your cards here, so let's see what Spirit wishes to say at this time. You are worthy. Ooh, communication. Interesting. Be communicative of your thoughts and feelings in regard to the situation. Let go of self-blame and judgment, feeling misunderstood, seeing the humor in the situation, remain positive that things will turn out for the best. Good things are on the horizon. Interesting. Heart of compassion. There are many people around you now who benefit from your loving, compassionate heart. Purging process, interesting. Guiding light. In your darkest hour, you will find the light that will shine through and lead the way. You may currently be experiencing emotional discomfort that is disrupting your inner peace. I feel like with this communication card and this purging process, I can't help but think that you're kind of being asked at this time to be very honest with yourself. I feel like this is more of a self-reflection kind of card where, you know, the colors here, crown chakra, the pink, and then also the throat chakra. It's like, are you really being honest with yourself in terms of what you're doing right now? Is your life where you want it to be? Is this the direction that you want to take? Is this something that is fulfilling you? Is this relationship fulfilling you? Are your friends, your circle of friends, is that something that you feel like you can see continue on for a long time? Like, it's like being very honest with yourself in terms of like, is this something that you want to continue, or is this just simply not fulfilling? Like, where in your life have you settled for things that, you know, you could have been asking for more, or you deserve more? That's kind of what I'm getting here. And I feel like this can cause big shifts in your reality, right? Like, for instance, if you have that one-on-one conversation with your partner or whatever, and it's kind of like a deal breaker for you, it's like there's something where it's like that will change your reality quite quickly, right? Quite abruptly, especially if you live with this person. I do feel like sometimes people are hesitant of communicating what it is that they truly wish to express because they deep down know that they already know the answer. It's like they know that this person is not going to change, and nothing is going to change. And instead of convincing them to change, there's almost like an acceptance now where it's like, you know why this person is not going to listen to you. And because you know that, and you're afraid of these changes that would come into your life, maybe you have to move, maybe you're no longer going to be part of this person's life anymore. You know a breakup is coming up. I'm not saying that's with everyone, but it's like, you're not actually afraid to break up with this person. You're afraid of all the changes and the stuff that you have to do beyond that. That's kind of what I'm getting, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's what I'm getting. And I feel like you've just been really hard on yourself. Like, you've just been really hard on yourself. Like, you're thinking, I think some of you are such sensitive, loving beings that you're thinking about the whole picture, how it will impact so many other people, and you're thinking about it, and then at the same time, you're not really thinking about yourself. You're not really thinking about your needs, your happiness, and what is fulfilling for you, because this is your life, right? Like, this is a self-love card. So it's like you are worthy of a life full of love and joy and passion and happiness. And you deserve to be with partners in friendship, romantic or platonic, where they can reciprocate and like be in a balanced relationship with you, because you can't always be the one giving. You can't always be the one asking. Do you hear me? Do you see me? Are the things that I say, do they matter to you? Like, it's no longer trying to convince someone that you are worthy of respect and love. And unfortunately, like this reading here, I do feel like this is a relationship reading. I do feel like this is about somebody who is really being honest with themselves and saying like, I don't like this relationship. This is not working for me. It doesn't seem to be like, no matter how much you communicate, this person cannot comprehend what you're saying. Like, it's like, and then you can be an incredibly effective communicator. But if somebody's not willing to listen, or they're on a different wavelength or frequency of you, and they don't have the capacity to truly understand you in your shoes, it doesn't matter how great you communicate, it's not going through. No one's registering that on the other end. And so you're left feeling like, oh, maybe I'm asking too much. You know, you start to gaslight yourself. You start to say, okay, maybe I just, need to be more understanding. It's like, no, that person needs to step up. And if they're not doing that, then you have to make a decision for what's best for you, right? I do feel like after this communication, because it can go one or two ways, they can either listen or they can just, it'll be a deal breaker. Either way, there's a lot of positive energy moving forward with this, in terms of understanding that maybe there's better things for you on the horizon, right? On the rare occasion, this could also mean that maybe it's just like a light misunderstanding, but I don't really believe it's a light misunderstanding because of this. This is a really big, there's a lot of anger is what I feel. But I do feel like once you kind of clear that and heal and stand in your worth, there's a lot of blessings that are going to come to you, because when we know that we're worthy of amazing things, the universe starts to bring that to us. We see it more in our everyday. Guiding light tells me that spirit is really around you all the time, and like they're giving you signs and messages all the time. And there are people too who have gone through the exact situation that you have. So it's important to kind of seek like-minded people, or like to talk it out, look at resources, because there are people who have experienced the exact same thing. And sometimes we need that sense of community so that we can understand where we're at in our relationship and in our life. Oh my gosh. See, as I was saying that, suffering in silence, it's like you feel like it's just in your head, or it's like you don't have a strong network of community where you can actually speak about this. And the spirit is saying that there are plenty of resources. You just have to ask them to help send you resources and signs as to what needs to happen, or like people with more experience in that arena that you're going through. I also see with her, she's looking forward. She's looking forward at her path. Like the sun is right there, and it's like she's looking for happier days. She's looking for a brighter future is what I see here. And there's a sense of awareness. Like, you look at the colors, it's purple and or it's pinkish and then a blue, so it is with this. It's like you are fully aware of what's going on. And it's just not working out for you is what I'm seeing here. Fulfillment of wishes. Like, to me, I feel like all the things that you truly desire in life, it is linked to how worthy you feel. if you know that you are worthy of blessings and amazing things, it's not just you saying that to yourself. It's like you know it in your heart that you are meant for amazing, great things. You will receive those things because it's a knowing. It's reflected into the universe. The universe gives you what it is that you believe to be true. And I do feel like there's a lot of healing that's happening. I see the water. I see blessings. I also see, like, when I look at this person here, this person is like a scholar. This person is really wise. You might benefit from going out in nature as well. Like, I do feel like you might have a mentor or like someone who's very smart, knowledgeable in terms of healing, but also like practical knowledge. Maybe like when I say practical knowledge, let's say you're going through, let's say, a divorce. Like, what are you needing? What type of papers do you need? What do you have to do to kind of sort out the housing stuff? Like, things like that. It's like, that's important too. It's important to kind of figure out what it is that you need in order to move forward in your experience here. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up your reading here. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the best, and love yourself, okay? And I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.